What's going on, everybody? K2 here with week 3, final week of the temporary Pokemon League that I will be uploading that was ever even played. And right now we are 2-0 at +7. If we win this one, we will be 3-0. And in our career in the temporary Pokemon League, that'll push us to 8-0. So that would be pretty cool, pretty neat. And these aren't pushover players. As you can see, we're playing Slyroh. Zero's a formidable battler. Trev is a 2-time NPL champion. So like I'm not playing in some weak opponents. No, not at all. So let's go ahead and get into this this week. Now this week, again, I'm bringing a setup Mew. Like I said, it's probably always going to be set up. My team is bulky enough around it to where I can't afford to do that. Alamomola is physically defensive because otherwise I don't have really anything for Mega Lopunny. Volcanion is a Spadef set with Subtoxic because I didn't want to bring the Toxic Spikes this week on Nidoqueen because I knew he had the Amoonguss, and Amoonguss is kind of a problem. We have Sap Sipper Miltank, so then he can't spore my team and I get an attack boost, which is nice. We have a Dragon Dance Life Orb Dragonite, and because it's Life Orb, I decided, hey, you know what, let's just go ahead and throw Inner Focus on it instead of the Multiscale, because I'm going to be breaking my Multiscale anyway. And it also helps because at +1 speed, I can outspeed his Mega Lopunny, and if he is a Scarf Chandelure, we're going to speed tie, so that would be fun. Nidoqueen is a bulky set with the Stealth Rocks, the Rocks of Stealth, and that's what we are going to actually lead with. We are going to lead with that. We're going to put it on normal, and we are going to get up our Rocks turn 1, take that Hidden Power like it's nothing. That's a 4-hit KO. But I am going to go ahead and switch out here. I'm going to go into Mew because I figure I can go ahead and try to start setting up on the Zapdos. However, one thing that crossed my mind in prep was the fact that he could be a Scarf Crawdaunt, and he's going to go ahead and slow Volt Switch into Crawdaunt, and I'm like, you know what, he actually brought it, so props to him. I should have brought Colbur Berry on this, and I didn't, and Mew's dead, so he was Scarf Crawdaunt. I didn't have anything else I wanted to switch into. I needed to keep my Rocky Helmet on Alamomola in order to do some damage against the Lopunny. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and EQ and nail the Goodra on the switch-in. And right here, I probably could have ended up killing the Goodra, and that was a mistake because I didn't kill the Goodra. Instead, I go out into Miltank, which is also fine. I think I'm thick fat. I don't remember. So right here, I am actually going to try and Toxic whatever wants to come in. Unfortunately, Amoonguss comes in, and now I'm going to have to go for the pair. I get it, turn 1. So Miltank really putting in the finest of work. So right here, he goes for the Gastro Acid, getting rid of my Sap Sipper, so I'm expecting a Spore, and I figure the best thing to put to sleep now is my Nidoqueen, because it's going to be able to still stop his Zapdos from Volt Switching around, and the Hidden Power Ice is about a 3 KO from where it's at. So I'm going to double right back into Miltank because I know Amoonguss can't do anything to me. And he pulls the switch into Mega Lopunny, and right here I'm figuring, hey, you know what, I kind of need this still, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my thing that I have for it. And I'm going to go out into Alamomola to take the high jump kick, and I'd take 33% from it. He does the damage to himself, and right here I make the Toxic play instead of trying to wish or recover or anything. I didn't have anything that I wanted to wish past to. I was at I was at the range of health to where I'm going to be back at full when I switch back in because of Regenerator. So Toxicking was my best play because he would either stay in with Lopunny, try to go for the 2 KO from where he was, or he was going to switch out. If he was actually a sub Mega Lopunny, which I was kind of afraid of, that could have just, I think, probably won at that point. However, I felt like he needed more coverage than that in order to deal with my team. So I made the Toxic, I nailed the Zapdos on the switch, and I'm going to go right back into Miltank at this point. Nidoqueen is asleep, so it can't really do too much. and he is going to Volt Switch right back out into the Goodra this time, actually. And Goodra, I could kill it right now. I could just go for Body Slam and kill it. However, I turn out to be faster. I was not expecting to be faster, and now he drops a Draco on my head, and I'm thinking, hey, you know what? I need to keep this thing as healthy as possible. So I'm going to Milk Drink again, and he goes for the Focus Punch. And the crit almost takes me out. That was actually... that hurt. And again, I could try to kill it with the Body Slam, but instead I just opt to Toxic it, because I feel, hey, he has shown Ice Beam and Draco Meteor and Focus Punch. So between all of those, they can't really do too much damage to me because he has that -2 special attack, and this could be my chance to set up. However, he shows that he is Dragon Tail as well, so pretty good prep from him, and he Dragon Tails me out into Alomomola. So at this point in the match, I'm pretty behind. My win con of Dragonite is low. I need to be able to Wish Pass into it. Nidoqueen is asleep, so it's not going to be doing too much until I wake it back up, but I want to keep it asleep, so then he can't sleep anything else with a Moongus. And Volcanion is a secondary win con, and it's going to be the thing that I try to win with in case all else fails. Basically at this point, I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to have to outplay the Zapdos in order to get the Wish Pass into Dragonite. So, he's going to Roost, and I'm going to go ahead and straight up knock off here. So I'm showing that I'm comfortable with staying in. Now right here I'm going to go for the Protect, see what he wants to do, see if he wants to Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, and he goes for the Thunderbolt. And now we are in the driver's seat in the terms of predictions. So right here I'm thinking, hey, you know what, I can live a Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch. I'm going to go ahead and try to get my Wish in the air at this point. So he is actually going to make the over prediction and go for the Hidden Power, expecting me to probably go into Nidoqueen. And right here I finally make the switch into Dragonite as he goes into a Moongus. Now this is really big because Dragonite is back up to full, and I can set up a Dragon Dance pretty much for free. He is going to get parried here, which kind of sucks. He had HP Ice, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the Fire Punch. That is going to be a 2-hit KO. 2 HP Ices would have been able to knock me out. Except he gets paralyzed again, so now we'll never know what was going to happen. Because Dragonite pretty much just sweeps the rest of the game now. The double para really sucked, and I apologize to Sly for that. And yeah, I actually kind of felt bad because that put me so far ahead in the driver's seat. Like, he would have been able to at least stop my sweep with Dragonite. And actually, I think Fake Out might have been able to kill from Mega Lopunny because after the 2 Life Orb hits and the HP Ice. So now I do have Inner Focus, so I don't really fear anything. I'm just going to go for the Dragon Claw, and he doesn't even go for Fake Out, which is nice. So down goes Lopunny, and now he's going to go into Chandelure. I am Jolly Max Speed, so this is a speed tie. He's going to win it. And really the only thing that this is going to cost me is 1 differential, which again doesn't matter in the slightest because the season is over, because everybody stopped playing the games, because Gen 7 came out. It doesn't really matter. We end up sweeping with Dragonite. We're going to win 3-0 because Dragonite's going to go down to its own Life Orb. So, good game to Sly, and that's it for the TPL. We are now in our TPL career 8-0, 5-0 in Season 1, 3-0 Season 2, and I was pretty proud of the way that I drafted and played this this season. My team was a lot bulkier than what I'm used to, and I feel like I kind of thrive with more bulkier teams. I am technically seen as an offense player, and I do really like offense. However, I think in the future you can expect to see a little bit bulkier teams from me because I do feel like they give me a better chance to win. And also it helps ease prediction when things are bulkier and you can switch around and stuff. So that also helps. So thank you so much for watching. That is going to be the end of the temporary Pokemon League. And coming up next are going to be all of my Gen 7 battles that I need to catch up on, including the CCLD League. And that will probably be the next one that I upload. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like on that video. Check out Slyroh. His link will be in the description down below. And I will see you guys next time.